All right, guys, this is Dr. Fairley. I'm one of the counselors at Auburn High School. And today what I'm going to do is I'm going to, in this podcast, I'm going to walk you through the steps of registration on how to register for your classes for the next school year. So you're going to go to the Auburn High School website. You'll see a link to iNow. You're going to click on iNow, and then this is going to come up, the Auburn City Schools, and you're going to type in your username, and then you're going to type in your password. And your password is going to be Auburn, and then plus your 4 or 5 digit student number. So I'm logging in as my daughter, and I'm going to walk you through this registration. Okay, so I'm going to be, this registration podcast, I'm going to be pretending like I'm a rising 11th grader. And the way you do this is you go over here to request, you click request, and okay, so I'm a rising 11th grader. I want to do my core classes first. I'm going to go into iNow, and I'm going to register for my core classes. You'll hear me say this a number of times throughout this podcast. You need to register for a total of 8 credits. Just keep that in mind for now and put that on the back burner. So we're going to go in and we're going to click add, and we're always going to go to the course number. If you go over here to the course name and start typing in a course name, it's going to mess you up. It's probably going to pull up a lot of different course names, and it will just cause confusion. So let's stick to the course number that's on the registration form that you have, whether you're a 10th grader, rising 10th grader, rising 11th grader, or rising 12th grader. Just stick to the course number on the form. Okay, so we're going to type in the course number for, let's see, next year I want to take AP English 11. So I'm looking on the registration form, and the course number for AP English 11 is 200016. So you type that in, and then you click search. And it's going to pull up your AP English 11. That's what it's called, English Language and Composition AP. And then I'm going to click the box right here. It's going to highlight the whole row in yellow. And you always have to remember to do that, because if you don't click this box right here, and if you just click add, it will not add it. So this is quite important. So once you click and highlight the row in yellow, then you come over here and you click add. And see, you'll see right here, this class has been added to your request. This is just request. So what you're doing as a student is you're simply requesting the courses for next year. So don't try to figure out what classes are going to alternate with what classes are going to be first semester or second semester. This is simply a list of courses that you want to take, and that's all you need to be thinking about, is just listing the courses. No order to them at all, because the master schedule for next year is going to be based on the courses that our students, all close to 1,800 students, request. Okay, so again, you are just choosing courses. Okay, so we have our English 11 AP in here, and then let's see, I want to sign up for my math classes now. I click add. I definitely want to double up on math next year. So the first math class I want to take pre-calculus, and that number is 2100020. Whoa, that's too many numbers. That is too many numbers. So I know that's too many numbers, so I'm going to take a 0 out, and I'm going to go over here and click search. It's going to bring up pre-calculus, and I'm just going to show you what's going to happen if I click add without highlighting this yellow box right here. I'm going to click add, and nothing. Still, it's just my AP English. Okay, so it did nothing. That's why it's important to highlight that row. So let's go back in and choose pre-calculus 2100020, and you can either click return, which I'm about to do. I don't have to go all the way over here to search. I've just typed it in. I can click return. Boom, it's going to come up here, pre-calculus, math, click and highlight the row, and then hit add. And see, now it's added it to my course request. Okay, then I want to take calculus, and calculus is 210023. Calculus, check the box, click add, and now it's in there. Okay, so I have my English, I have my math. Next, I want to choose my science class. Okay, I know next year I definitely want to take chemistry. I have met the prerequisite for chemistry, which is in Algebra 2 with trig. So I want to take chemistry, and I want to sign up for it. It is 220061. Come over here and click search, or you can add click the return button. There's chemistry, check the box, click add, and then it added it. Okay, so I have my English, math, and science, and now I have to do my social studies. These are all my core classes. For social studies, next year as a junior, I know I can take either AP American History or US History 11, and I definitely want to stick with US History 11, so that's 230019. Search US 11, check the box, and click add. Okay, so these are my core classes. I've signed up for 5 credits. These are all 1 credit each. And I'm looking at this, I'm sitting here, I'm looking at this, and I'm thinking, whoa, do I really want to double up on math? I really don't know. I know that the portal is going to be open for 2 weeks for me to add and drop any classes that I want to, if I change my mind about some things. And right now I'm seriously thinking that I don't need to double up on math next year as an 11th grader. Maybe I'll hold off and take calculus my senior year. So I want to drop this for right now. So I'm going to check that box, and then I'm going to go over here and click delete. And it says, are you sure? It gives you a chance to, are you sure you want to do it? Yes. And it takes it out. Okay? So there are my 4 core classes. Now it's time for me to start thinking about other classes that I need to take. Okay? I know as a student that last year as a 10th grader and in my 9th grade year, I just didn't have room in my schedule to take a foreign language, and I want to take my foreign language classes next year. So I want to sign up for German 1 and German 2. I want to double up on German. Okay, so let's see. German 1 is 270043. Okay, let's click search, check the box, click add. Okay, there it is. And then I want to add German 2, which is 270044. Hit search, check the box, and hit add. It's a good time to mention that you need to make sure as you're signing up for your classes that you have met the prerequisite for that class. For example, I don't need to sign up for German 2 if I haven't had German 1, obviously. And I mentioned before, I can't sign up for chemistry unless I've already taken and passed Algebra 2 with trig. Now, I might be in Algebra 2 with trig right now, and I certainly can go ahead and sign up for chemistry next year, assuming that I'm going to pass Algebra 2 with trig. Okay? So pre-calculus, I cannot sign up for that. If I haven't had Algebra 2 with trig before. So you just keep in mind that you do have prerequisites. They are noted on the registration form. So that's just something to be mindful of. Okay, so I have my 2 classes of German. I have not taken health yet, so I want to go and sign up for health for my junior year, and that number is 250002. And here is an important thing to know. We're going to check the box and we're going to add it. Okay? Health, as it says, it's noted on the registration form, is a 9-week class. So it is just a half a credit. All of these other classes are full credit classes. Health is only not a half a credit. I'm going to sign up for 8 full credits. If you sign up for a half credit course, such as health, you have to sign up for another half credit class. Now, all of the classes that are half credits are noted on the sheet. So if you flip over your registration form on the back and you look at the top left corner, you'll see that there's a cluster of classes there, and it says half credit electives. So I know that I've chosen health. I need another half credit to go with that. And I have not taken driver's ed yet. So what I want to do is I want to sign up for driver's ed, and that number is 290001. Click search, check the box and highlight it, and then click add. Okay, so right now you can go down the row here, the column here, and you can add up the classes. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. However, health and driver's ed are half credits, so it's really 7 credits that I have. So I need to choose an elective. Okay, I know that I am in show choir, so I am praying that I make varsity singers next year, and I'm just going to sign up for that, assuming that I am, because it's an audition class. So varsity singers is 280059, and I'm going to hit search and check the box and then click add. Okay, so you'll see this says request. I mentioned that before, and every student, when you do this, the main thing to keep in mind is you are going to sign up for 8 full credits of courses. So we have 1, driver's ed and health together make 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these are my 8 credits worth of classes that I am requesting for next year. On the registration form, when you flip it over, on the back with all of the electives, you'll see at the very bottom of the registration form, there's a place where you are to write in your alternative request for your electives. So for example, say I have signed up for 2 classes that are only taught at the same time, and this happens, it does happen. Sometimes a class is taught only one time during the school year, like say 4th period on a white day. And there might be another class that you've signed up for that is only taught at that exact same time. So you obviously can't be in 2 places at the same time. So the computer will at that point only sign you up for 7 classes instead of 8, and you'll have a hole in your schedule, which means there'll be an empty 4th period white day. At that point, we'll be able to, the counseling department, your counselor and the registrar will be able to pull your registration form and look at the bottom on the back of your form, and we'll be able to see the alternate electives that you chose. And we will be able to, add that in so that you'll have a complete schedule before it's sent out to you. Okay, so that's one thing to keep in mind when you're registering. These are simply requests, and once we have all of the requests from all of the students at Auburn High School, then our courses are decided upon. Our principal will, request courses based on the numbers that we have from you, from when you register. So please think very carefully about the courses that you want, the electives that you are requesting, and remember that you have approximately 2 weeks to be able to go in and make any changes. And then once you get your schedule sometime in May, you'll have about a month to make any changes once you get your schedule. Thank you for listening to this podcast, and have a great day.